Just come home.
I've read hundreds of novels in my life, most of them claiming that love was the center of the universe. From Darcy to Heathcliff, I thought they were fools. But that has all changed since I met my Elizabeth Bennet.
Because my insides are red, and yours are too, and the red on my face is matching you. And goodness, you're bleeding, what a wonderful feeling. You're down and you're bleeding, my head is just reeling.
Fighting about shelf space our whole marriage. She's like, you have too many books. I'm like, no, we don't have enough books. I'm like, we don't have enough shelves. And she's like, yes, we do. I'm like, okay, maybe, but then you put stuff that's not books on them. This shelf is the first area of compromise. You can see that she kind of styled them by colors. That left us with all the crazy red covers in our bedroom shelf. She wants to do this thing where we order custom covers that will then make these all nice, uniform, different colors for different genres, maybe. Because she's threatened my family, I'm gonna do this with her. But here's my problem. You still have all this, you have this, you have these. And then in here, got even more. So what lives permanently on this shelf? That's the task. Wish me luck.
Remove any small friends from the space. You too, bud. You can record sitting. I prefer to be standing, personal preference. Headphones will let you hear yourself to make sure the quality is good. Fight with the blankets a bit more because you're inept at putting them up. It will probably be somewhat dark in your little recording area, but that's okay, especially if you're reading off of a computer. Additionally, try to have water with you and put chapstick on beforehand, as your lips and mouth will get dry. Create a new file in whatever software you're using. Remain about a hand's breadth or two away from your microphone. Speak from your chest, not up in your nose, here in your mouth. Additionally, do not follow my example. You want to keep your phone outside of your recording area. You will get bothered by people. It always happens. And record.
1, 2, 3. How can you miss someone you've never met? 'Cause I need you now.
What's something that's a red flag in real life but that you love in a romance book?
Men.
It's time for your next adventure.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
How exciting.
Don't cross my mind as frequently anymore. I still wonder how you're doing, but no longer dwelling on the fact that I won't know. I also stopped thinking if you care to think about me anymore. I'm accepting you and I are strangers again. There has been so much I could update you on, but now that's what my journal is for.
I've just been told it only takes 1,000 books to be considered a library. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 40. And then 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 100. 600. Oh my gosh, 948. You know what this means, don't you? Do audiobooks count?
I did not get here sitting next to you, but after all,
We're bad guys. It's what we do.
I literally cried when I read this. The only place to find happiness is in the present because that's the only place it truly exists. Trying to find happiness by focusing on what could or might happen in the future is actually a process of dissociation. Practice arriving into today by focusing on taking life one day at a time and doing the most with what you have in front of you currently. There's a fine balance between living for the moment and taking care of your future self.
Machiavelli. Bitches come and go, bro, but you know I stay.
Little Miss hurts her own feelings. As much as she wanted to blame him, she couldn't because he told her he wasn't looking for anything serious. Little Miss mad at herself for staying after she knew he didn't want anything more. Little Miss likes the chase. Little Miss thought she could change his mind about her. Little Miss settled for situationships because she couldn't speak up about her boundaries. Little Miss thought she could go with the flow, but that mentality got her nowhere but another Instagram follower. Little Miss caught feelings because of the fake scenarios in her head. Little Miss fell for the potential once again.
How did I not know about booktoks until very recently, you ask? I don't know, but now that I do, I'm making myself one. The theme is going to be the casita from Encanto. So here's the process of how I made the outside part. I started by cutting cardboard to make the shapes of the door, and I layered them all to make a 3D effect. Then it was time to put them all together, and it looks like the door works. And then I started working on the roof. So I made everything out of cardboard and a couple of things from the dollar store. After I added the door to the house, I went back to working on the roof. There were wood sticks flying everywhere, but after I finished putting it all together, it looked pretty cool, so it was worth it. Next, I painted everything with a coat of white to make the actual colors look better and go in easier. I painted some more, and after that, I started adding tiny details. I think this was my favorite part, but also the most time consuming, which is totally fine because it was worth it. After I finished painting, I started adding flowers, which was my favorite part. I also made this tree trunk out of cardboard, and to finish up some tiny details and paint to add depth. It was finally done. Can't believe it turned out this good. Follow if you want to see the inside.
I can't face your breaking heart. I'm trying to be brave. Stop.
the coolest thing you own that isn't expensive?
Okay, I have a good one. This is called a wisdom tree. It's a shelf that holds your place in multiple books at once, and it acts as a lamp.
I was at a bookstore and found a cat sleeping on the shelf. His name is Zeus. He hopped up on my shoulders to finish his nap.
Was it absolutely necessary to make tiny replicas of the books that I've read over the last year just so that I could put them in a jar and have a visual representation of my own accomplishments for my own validation? No, it was not necessary. Do I regret spending 2.5 hours of my night last night making them? Also, no. They are my favorite thing and I regret nothing.
Nice.
I will never let a boy in my room. Here's why. You first walk in, it looks normal, looks cute, and then boom, addiction.
Now remember, he told his team, we want to rob the bank before they know they've been robbed. Stealth is—
The bank exploded! Dollar bills fell from the sky like flakes of snow on a cold winter morning. The police were sure to find out now that the sound of the explode—
Don't worry, Vin Ethanol said. We're a family. There's nothing we can't do if we try hard enough.
Right. So we're happy and in love, right? What's this then? We're happy and in love. What is this? What is this? We're happy and in love. What's this?